Yes, our good people, welcome again to Moraa the Informer channel and Spring TV. And today we have an amazing episode. You know what, Mokwa? The government imecounter Morara with the 31 projects ambazo wamefanya. So wamesema Morara anawadanganya. Hayo mambo yote yenye anaonyesha ni ya uongo. Sasa sisi tumeleta projects ambazo zimekamilika na projects ambazo our government is doing. So I just want to read something here ndio Wakenya pia waweze kuelewa ni nini. I start by reading. CS Musalia Mudavadi embarks on inspection exercise list 31 projects in first phase. 31 projects. So, Office of the Prime Cabinet Secretary in conjunction with the Ministry of Interior and National Administration is set to embark on verification of high-impact national government to counter inspection by government critics. This comes in the backdrop of Moraa Kebaso, who has inspected stalled government projects in the recent weeks. The exercise by the government is scheduled to begin on Tuesday, September 10th. To Saturday, September 14, 2024, in 2 out of 8 administrative regions in this country. Amazing, yeah? The exercise to be conducted in the first and second quarter of this financial year will start off in eastern and coast regions before cascading to northeastern Nairobi, central, Rift Valley, Nyanza, and western regions. The OPCS, through the National Government Coordination Secretariat with the overarching mandate of coordination of national government operation, is working with national government administrative officers Ngao in Imina to coordinate this exercise in a holistic approach. The purpose of the exercise is to validate the status of the selected high-impact projects and programs for the financial year 2023-2024. Taking into consideration the information provided by the ministries, departments, and state agencies, read the statement in part. The OPCS MENA verification teams will include the MDA's focal person will document issues and identify bottlenecks for the better coordination of service delivery. Here is a list of projects the team is set to verify. Now the 31. Yes, number 1, listen very keenly. Completion of Kenya Leather Industrial Park, Kenani Leather Industrial Park in Machakos County. Expansion of acreage under cotton production from 26,000 acres to 200,000 acres under failed BT cotton seeds eastern in Tharaka Nithi, Kitui, Meru, and Coast counties. Establishment of county aggregation and industrial parks in all 47 counties, including Lunga in Kwale. Completion and operationalization of special economic zone in Athi River, Coast, and Dongo Kundu. Yes. Thank you. Construction of 200,000 affordable housing units annually eastern. They include Moke Gardens in Athi River, 4,118 units in Machakos, 220 units of civil servants house in Embu, 400 units of Embu NHC affordable housing, 1582 units in Msizima Estate, Mombasa, and 172 units in Matuga AHP in Kwale County. Construction of 6,000 kilometers of roads, 3,500 kilometers under conventional method, and 2,500 kilometers of low-volume seal roads. They include Chiakariga, Marimanti, Gatunga Road, that's 6 kilometers in Tharaka Nithi, Nkubu, Rubiri Kamurita, 12 kilometers in Meru County, 12 kilometers Kwale and Ukunda Township roads. Kura, Mwache, Mteza, Mombasa, Baikena, Lot 2, Mutwapa, kwa Kasengo in Kilifi, also Baikena and Bamba, Ganze, Kilifi, 56 kilometers Paikera. Expansion of technical vocational education and training Eastern in Chuka TTI in Tharaka-Nithi, Mukiria, TTI ni Meru, Kahelo TTI ni Meru, Kenya Coast National Polytechnic ni Mombasa, Ahmed Mwindani TTI ni Mombasa, Msambweni TTI ni Kwale, Weru TTI Malindi in Kilifi. Completion of Bajuma Livestock Export Zone and construction and operationalization of Lamu Coast Bajuma Livestock Export Zone in Taita Taveta. Development and operationalization of Port Coast at the Mombasa Port. National Liquefied Petroleum Gas Enhancement Cost at the Kenya Coast National Polytechnic in Mombasa. Construction and improvement of the National Government Administration Infrastructure Eastern. The projects include the refurbishment of the Machakos County Commissioner's Office in Machakos, the refurbishment of the Isiolo County Commissioner's Office cost, and the Kwale County Commissioner's Office. Blue economy investment and development of ultra-modern tuna fish hub at Liwatoni in Mombasa. Expansion of existing irrigation schemes including the Galana Kulalu Food Security Project in Kilifi. I just want to read one comment ndio tuendelee sasa. I feel our follow-up system in our country are not working for something else is wrong. Because a project normally has to start as a start and end date. Whose duty is to ensure it's completed, and if not complete, what action is normally taken? The last comment. There is this road commissioned by former President Uhuru at Katua Junction along the Machakos Woten Nguni Kilungu. Nothing was done on this road. The question is, as the roads engineer in Makueni County aware or has paid a visit during construction, let him start at this place towards Kaiti Lifa to Kitandi Market, and he will not believe his eyes. My question is, as the contractor been paid? Now, hii kitu wakati unaangalia hivi, I've seen people saying Ruto anataka anze kutumia watu wa Mombasa kuonyesha kwamba kuna project yanafanya ili aweze kuwawin their hearts. Same thing applies. Wafinya amepatikana in a scandal, and most of the projects you have seen in this list from Machakos. Is there anything common?
You know, when I hear about Musalia Mudavadi, I feel like vomiting. You know,
why?
Let me tell you. Musalia Mudavadi got into power when he was 29 years old. After the death of his father, he was appointed by Moi to become a minister. I think he was 29 years old. And since then, he has never left government. He has been in power all along. At some point in opposition, yes, but still powerful, isn't it? But Musalia Mudavadi is one guy who cannot show you one single road that he ensured it has worked. He cannot tell you that in my home in Vihiga, there's a road that I ensured it has been constructed, even the one heading to his home. Not even one.
Moraa exposed it.
Not even one.
Maybe I'm going to pin the video.
Not even one. Therefore, if we depend on Musalia Mudavadi to ensure this development, we are lost. That guy is very rich, among the richest people in Kenya we have right now. But Kenyans are suffering. And I told you before, whenever you see a fat, rich politician, know that a Kenyan somewhere has died of lack of medicine, hunger, or maybe is home without school fees. Because the country is not shortage of launching of projects. It's not having a shortage on inspection of projects. It's simply talking of, actually Murara is simply exposing the corruption that we're talking about. If you check Murara's statements, it's very clear. He gives you the project that was launched. He shows you the person who launched it. He goes ahead to show you how many times it has been launched. He goes ahead to tell you how much money has been put there. He goes ahead to show you the impact of that road in that state that it is. But none of these government people is responding to that. Why? Perhaps they feel Murara is doing nothing, or maybe they don't like what he's saying, or they feel like he's Nibura tu kabisa. But it's okay. Now, however, they are reacting towards Murara's push for development, for accountability. Right now, what we are saying, it is not the issue of inspection we are talking about. We are talking about delivery of projects, particularly even after payment. We have done videos here saying that Murara exposed projects that have been paid but they're not delivered. Where is that money?
Like for instance, guys, Ruringu, is it Ruringu? Yeah, Ruringu Stadium, the money that was allocated was 288 million, and already 260 million it's paid to the contractors. And the stadium ilikuwa 2017 ndio walipewa the contract. Up to date nothing has happened.
And
The same contractors walipewa ile ya Elgeyo Marakwet stadium, they were paid. Up to now nothing has happened. And the fun thing, the contractors they are commonly ni watu wa accessories, so meaning they have no idea about building the stadiums. So my question was, when they were giving the contractors hii kazi, does it mean our contractors hawafanyiwi vetting, ama how do they give the contract to these contractors?
These politicians, they're the ones who are contracting these projects, and they're the ones who are contractors now. I told you before that these people, there's no one comes from outside to come and take these contracts. It is them who are building these things. Whenever they see a chance to steal, that is where they go. If someone is given a contract to build a stadium, he fails to deliver, nobody has asked him. What does that show? That is simply the government that is behind this. The people in power are the ones who are behind this. The person goes ahead, actually the person giving contracts goes ahead to award him another contract. On what basis? Merit? You don't deliver a stadium, you are given another stadium. On what basis? So in short, we are saying that the leaders that we have in this country are the ones who are taking the contracts, and they are the ones who are paying themselves. And later on, when they don't deliver, that's why nobody's asking them. Because how can you ask yourself that why have you not delivered? I get this. Those people, companies registering, they are just a channel for money to pass. Yes, mtu pesa inawekwa kwa account ajui hata ni pesa ngapi, ajui hata imeingia aje, inatolewa inawekwa kwa account ingine. Now, we have seen not just not delivering, but delivery of substandard projects.
Yes.
Something is done a road, after a few days it has potholes. A bridge is done, when it rains it is swept away. Simply because substandard stuff is done and most of the money is kept by the politicians themselves. Because I don't think a common mwananchi could get a contract, then fails to deliver. Then the government will watch that person from a distance. Angekuwa ndani sahi. Corruption ingekuwa, mtu angekuwa jailed vibaya sana. Yes, it could have been on this person's radar. That is what we are saying here. The government, it is just failing Kenyans as far as the contract is concerned. Going to what this government has just said about projects.
That one project.
You just see what they are saying and you feel like, we said that William Ruto does not have to go and launch a project. Does not have to go to Embu and to Murang and switch on lights in a house for them to see that the president is at work. You don't have to do that. You don't have to announce you're going to inspect a project. Because one of the things we are speaking right now in the country that is wasting us, cost of transport by the government. You saw it recently, it was about 20 billion shillings have been used by the government for transport. That means a lot of money. How much is 20 billion? What can this 20 billion do, for a country? Huge amounts of money. That's huge. It can do a lot. I get in this. If you see locally, leave alone the foreign is about 5 billion. Locally, Ruto's government has spent almost 12 billion shillings just moving locally. Kuzunguka tu. So Musalia Mudavadi wants to move around to go and check the projects that have been done. Yes, we have a PS.
Being used.
We have a PS. We have a county commissioner. You have the chiefs who can comfortably inspect these things and pass the report to the president. I get in this. But they have decided literally to show off to us. They will not kill the spirit of Moraa through such kind of PR. Because the fact remains, when you travel to a place, you think people of that region are stupid. They're not. They know. Right now, people know that Ruto is lying. There's no project is being launched. There's no project at all. So they just launch projects for the sake of impressing the common mwananchi. But the fact remains that some of these projects that money has been pumped to is simply paying themselves and stealing. And so long as Ruto is in office, let's expect nothing. kuna kitu tunapata.
So it's just PR.
PR.
Kutufanya yani tuone kwamba wameamuka wafanye kazi riari wanataka watufumbe tu macho.
Musalia Mudavadi has been a minister, a deputy prime minister, he has been an MP, he has been so many things, and there's nothing he can show off to these people of Kenya that he has done as Musalia Mudavadi. He has been just there. Anakaa tu mahindi. He's just there. Kunaona tu na kutulia. He does not care what the people of Vihiga are experiencing. That's why he could not even deliver an MCA. Could not deliver an MP there. Could not deliver a Senate of Vihiga County.
So does it mean the injection yenye Morara na wadunga, it's like inawadunga vilivyo ndio maana wameamua watufanyie ka PR?
The only problem they have is they don't have a method to face Morara with. Because Morara, when he says that you've stolen money here, the only thing is to say, no, you've not stolen because the money is here. Are you getting this? Right now, there's no other alternative these people have to face Morara. Morara already has gone ahead. He has exposed projects that they can't restart, they can't do anything other than just take their own guilt and say, of course, I apologize to the Kenyan people and have people put in jail. But because Ruto cannot do that, Morara has a lot of work to do. You've got to move around this country and projects are going to be exposed. You say you went to Nyeri and what was there. A car park is a market
Yes.
made in form of a car parking lot.
Yeah, and they spent 3.5 million.
Doing what with that money? Just imagine.
It's too much, yeah?
The lady, Morara has impressed me today. He exposed the lady who was contracted. Imagine. That lady now, she's seated comfortably in her home that she has performed for the people of Kenya.
Very well.
Very well, enjoying herself.
Without even minding how Kenyans feel.
That's why I always tell people that we don't need to change the constitution to have women in leadership. Because we can force them and have bad people in leadership.
Sure.
Sindio? Look at what Wavinya Lady is doing. We don't need to change the constitution. Our ladies have the same capacity, just like men, to get into leadership. They have, as much as they have the same capacity to get into leadership, they also have the same capacity to steal just like men. Look at what happened in Nyeri now. A stadium is supposed to, a market is supposed to be built, we make a shed for cars. Money is supposed to work for the people of Machakos, you travel with it to build a hospital in London.
So sad.
So sad.
So what's the solution? As by you, what's the solution?
Right now, the entire country, all the institutions, they are corrupted. The judiciary, it's corruption all over. Actually, judiciary is corrupted by sana. If you go to the NIS, corrupted. ESCC, IBC, now the executive, parliament is captured. There's nothing can happen in this country unless we have a different leader as the president. That is it.
That's it.
Once we have Morara there, you will start streamlining things from State House coming outwards. Have you ever imagined why is State House so much secured? While the White House, you can see White House there.
Yeah, sure.
You know White House, they just have a transparent fence, just grills. You can go there, watch White House, take pictures. They only limit people from accessing because at least you can't allow everyone there.
Yeah.
Just for beauty. But where is our State House? You can't even see the fence. We only see it on TV. They're making things, they're overthinking, right, left, and center. They're making things to be so big because after having State House renovated, done what, then what next? Then what next? So in very short time, I want to just tell you that right now as we speak, we just need a different president, someone of Morara type, so that we can have a change in this country. We thought once we've gotten one, but I think most they have gotten corrupted until Morara came out. Let us support Morara and ensure at least we've given him that seat.
Wow, amazing. So I don't know our fans what you think about the government reply back to Morara. Wamesema wako na that one project. You can imagine out of the project Kenya mzima. And now I think vile Wakenya wamekuwa waki-comment kuna possibility like anataka atembe hizi mamitaa awaweke ama awaingize box. So I don't know wewe kama mtazamaji wa Mkoa The Informer na Cyprian TV uko na maoni yapi? Hapa tunakuruhusu upeane maoni yako, hapa tusiani. Maoni yako ni yako, yangu ni yangu. So wakati mtu anapeana opinion tofauti, tusije tukamdharau. Wacha tuheshimu kila mtu opinion yake. Hapo kwa comment section section ningependa mtuambie, je, umeridhika na kile serikali inasema, ama je umeridhika na vile Kebaso anafanya kazi yake? Hapo kwa comment section tuelezea, na don't forget to subscribe to Mokwa the Informer channel and Cyprian TV. Thank you so much. See you in our next video.